welcome to Summertime Science. I'm Professor Simon Harvey and I'm here to talk today about something that matters quite a lot to me. That's science communication, and that is something that really matters to us, to all of us, to scientists, to those studying science, and critically to the public. Now I'm going to make a specific case for something now about something that I think matters for science communication. And this wraps up lots of different aspects of the world today, the way that science is received and understood. Now some of you might think, oh Lord, why? But this is the stuff that matters, because if you as scientists don't understand the science that's there and don't engage with it and don't commit at all stages in your career to communicating science and to ensuring that poor quality non-scientific things don't get to spread. We need good science, and we need to some extent police bad science and poor quality science and the representation of that. So going through Parliament at the moment is the Agriculture Bill. Now we're here, in this case we're in an orchard, we're in the Garden of England in Kent, and the Agriculture Bill is quite an important one, and there's all sorts of interesting things buried in there, and a lot of these are scientific, and a lot of these are things that people hold very, very emotive responses to. And I can also guarantee that they're things that most people don't understand the science behind. So, what sorts of beauties are buried in the Agriculture Bill? Well, there's trading standards, there's the animal welfare standards, what you can and can't do to the animals that will ultimately end up on our plates. There's the issue of, do we have hormone treatment in beef? Do we have chlorine washed chicken? Now, what does that mean? These are things that matter. These are things that will have people having very strong views about, but they may not necessarily know what's happening to those animals, what that means to those animals, what that means to the quality of the food that comes from that. And these are things that you, as the scientists of the future, should be able to provide answers to. So when someone says, what does this mean? You should know. So these are things that are worth you looking into, worth you spending time understanding. But another one that really matters in this bill is the potential relaxation of the ban on GM agriculture, so GM crops. Now at the moment we can't grow genetically modified crops. This amendment that's going through may potentially change that. It might allow gene-edited crops to be grown in this country. Now, do you know the difference between gene editing and genetic manipulation? Do you know what technologies lie behind this? This is an issue that's incredibly emotive for people, and one that you need as scientists to understand, because gene editing, the latest iterations of this, things like CRISPR, prime editing, terms that you should understand, these are part of the future of our agriculture, of our healthcare, of the way we do science. These are things that are critical aspects of how we will do things, how we can improve our crops and our animals. And these are things that the Lords, the House of Lords, are now debating. Do you understand these? Can you explain what the difference between a classical bit of genetic modification on a crop might be versus a more modern CRISPR edit? This bill, this Agriculture Bill, wraps up all sorts of things: animal welfare, fundamental science about genetic engineering, all sorts of things wrapped up in that public understanding and communication of science. And it's on us as the scientists to understand that and to try and accurately communicate that. So, go science!